We met in 2011.
My mum found Rich on Gumtree.
Which isn't sort of your typical place to meet.
Mum, bless her, was sending me links to houses in Gumtree and was like, oh, what about this house? This house looks nice. What about this one? And then she kind of went really out randomly and was like, oh, look, this boy has an ad and he's looking for a housemate as well.
I was looking for a house share and Lucy was also looking for a house share.
And I was like, oh, that's a bit weird. And she said, oh no, he's got a guitar. He looks like a nice boy and you might even make a friend. You don't know that many people.
Didn't end up living together, but we kept in touch.
Yeah, as soon as I met him, I felt like we'd known each other forever.
And here we are today.
Straight away.
Yeah, sort of inseparable after Gumtree. I always knew. We're two peas in a pod, so fantastic.
We went to Barcelona and I mean, he hadn't done it for a few days and I'd kind of just written off the fact that he wasn't going to do it, so I wasn't thinking too much about it.
Behind the scenes maybe there's, oh, when's it going to happen, and yeah, so I actually messed it up a little bit. I was at the airport trying to message Dad on WhatsApp, trying to message Dad, and he's like, I eventually just sent 3 blank messages to him, and he just said, you alright, Rich? I said, yeah, just wanted to ask you something. He's like, go on. I think he sort of had an inkling at that point, so really happy about that. But yeah, managed to ask her dad before I did it, which I'd always kind of wanted to do.
Yeah, in hindsight, a lot of the stuff he was doing was like really obvious.
He got down on my knee on this rocking thing in the middle of the air, and she didn't know what was going on. She was just concentrating on holding on to the side of this thing, and yeah, it just went for it.
But I just didn't pick up on it.
Absolutely terrified.
And it was just like a scenic ride, but we got to the top and it's shaking.
Couldn't get the ring out of my pocket, stuck in this little box.
In the wind, and I'm literally like clinging on for dear life, and I'm like, I don't like it, and then he's like...
Shaking hand. I didn't expect to be as nervous as I was.
Oh, I have a question to ask you.
But then yeah, kneeling down and doing all that, it was good. We got there in the end.
To be honest, it was a bit of a blur.
And Lucy and I, we're just made for each other. I know that's cliche as anything, I hate cliches.
I was just shocked. I think it took my mind off the fact that I was terrified on the ride. So yeah, but I felt really happy. I was just kind of like in shock. I really wasn't expecting it. So.
Never in doubt. It's just fantastic. We get along so well. Same sense of humour. She's gorgeous. She's Australian. She's competitive. I could go on forever. I don't need to. She's perfect. We always wanted to have a sort of a smaller wedding. I had a very small wedding out in Oz, but just wanted to keep it sort of small and just the people that really matter and we want to be there.
I'm feeling a bit better now. Now that people are here, now that I've had my hair and makeup done.
I think it's just natural. You've got all sort of the people you've grown up with and you've gone to work with, your friends with, sitting around you.
I think this afternoon, if it can stay sunny, would be good. I actually asked my pop. My pop passed when I was about 7. He used to really like the sun, and so I was like, Pop, please make it sunny on the wedding day, and I think he has,
So yeah, there'll be some nerves, but I'll get through that. I'm probably more nervous about the first dance, or shuffle. Don't really know, we haven't practiced it.
I've had a lot of, I'm not overly religious, but I've had a lot of situations with that where I've asked for stuff and it's happened, so I do believe this year.
But it will be down to my moves. She's an excellent dancer, so yeah, you have to wait and see.
I think he's got his work cut out, but I think he's delivered, so.
Yeah, she looks stunning anyway, so whatever she looks like will be amazing, I'm absolutely sure. So, yeah.
I went to university with Rich, so we have known each other since 2005. That's a long time, yeah. Since they've been together, she seems great and makes him massively happy. Which is really nice to see. He's funny, you can trust him with anything, so to see him happy with Lucy is, yeah, awesome. I think that heart's going to be pumping, but yeah, big smile on his face. I'm sure all the nerves will drain away for him. Just turn up Dom, it'll be nice and easy, like absolutely no pressure or anything. So Rich, can I help with anything? Can I do anything? Surely a best man needs to do X, Y and Z. No, absolutely nothing. Turn up today and he's dead right. So just, turn up, say a few great words, be there for me. So I'll try and do my best. He's so happy with Lucy. You can definitely, there's a change of you know, single rich, and just being so happy, wanting to travel, seeing new things, seeing them together is, yeah, really nice. I think, well, hopefully, sunshine out, they're going to have a great day. We're all going to have a great day. Hopefully I don't cock up a speech. Massively proud. Yeah, I suppose he's the first one of a really close group of friends that has popped the question. So yeah, this is huge for him. I'm so happy for him.
His hello was the end of her endings. Her laugh was their first step down the aisle. His hand would be hers to hold forever. His forever was as simple as her smile. He said she was what he was missing. She said instantly she knew. She was a question to be answered, and his answer was, I do.
We're two peas in a pod, and you just understand me on every level.
The reason I dressed up your cherished teddy bear as the Night King during the final season of Game of Thrones wasn't because I need psychiatric evaluation. It's because I love to make you laugh.
I promise to love you unconditionally through the good times and the bad, when life seems easy and when it seems hard. I promise to encourage you, to laugh with you every day, and comfort you in times of sorrow.
I promise also to protect you from the imminent threat of Australian wildlife. Spiders up to say this size.
I promise to respect you and give you the best of me, because I know that together we will build an amazing life, one better than either of us could alone. I promise to try my hardest to step away from my competitiveness, except I don't always have to win and I'm not always right, even though I mostly am, and thankfully you can admit it. You are the most generous person I know, kind, honest, thoughtful, not to mention the funniest person ever. I could not have found someone more perfect for me, and I can't imagine where I'd be without you. I love you so much and can't wait to continue on life's journey with you.
I promise to love you and try my very hardest to provide the life that you deserve. Can't wait to see what our future holds.
We can be loved for who we are and not for who we are pretending to be. Each unveils the best part of each other. Our sense of direction. When we are two blooms and together our direction is up, chances are we have found the right person. And our soulmate is the one who makes life come to life.
The future, with its hopes and its disappointments, its joys and its sorrows, is hidden from your eyes. But it is a great tribute to your belief in each other that you remain nonetheless willing to face those uncertainties together. Now to repronounce you husband and wife. You may now kiss the bride, Richard. Hey!
I look different.
We're going to